You will need a knife, a spoon, and a pen. First, very carefully, cut in to the top part of the pumpkin, cutting around the stem which is sticking out to try and create a small lid that can be taken off in order for you to get inside the pumpkin. Next, in the true spirit of Halloween, we have to get all the gooey bits out. Start with a knife and cut round some of the flesh on the inside very carefully in order for you to be able to start scooping out the inside with your spoon. You might want to have a couple of bowls at the ready to take all the contents of the pumpkin. Now that you've removed all the stringy bits and the seeds from the inside, you now want to skip away at some of the flesh just in order to make it a little more hollow. You still want to leave yourself some nice thick walls of the pumpkin to work with though. Take the small part that you cut away earlier from the top of the pumpkin to make the lid. You have to remove again some of the flesh and some of the stringy bits. Now with a pen, you can draw a small triangle and cut it out to make a small chimney at the top of the pumpkin. Now for the fun bit, giving your pumpkin a character. Whatever you want to put on your pumpkin, you can either do that by drawing on freehand, or if you want to, you can draw it out onto a piece of paper first, then put it onto the pumpkin by using cocktail sticks, perforating holes through. Join up the holes with a pen or just draw on with a pen, and then you're ready to start carving. This is a very tricky bit and it requires a lot of care. Take your knife and start to go round the lines that you've drawn. Again, watch your fingers and also watch that you're not cutting any part of the pumpkin away that you don't want to. I would recommend cutting out smaller sections of your shapes first rather than going for the whole bit in a way. This can be really problematic and it can also end up in disaster. As you go along, you might find you've made a mistake with your pen, but that's not a problem. Get a wet cloth with some washing up liquid on it and give it a wee rub. In fact, once you're finished, you might want to give his whole face or your whole design a little bit of a rub with some washing up liquid. This removes any extra pen marks and it takes all the gooey flesh away. Your candle will require something steady to sit on, so make sure that you scoop away a nice flat base for it to sit on. Now you're ready to light up your pumpkin and have a happy Halloween.